we go.
Here's Thomas.
D up on Thomas. Who got him?
Here he goes.
Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, so nice. Getting up and then throwing it down. Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's a three. From Paul. Kept alive. Tries again. Got a hand on it. Here's Batum.
Nicholas Batum.
Jam that one home.
Jaylen Brown.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. Keeps his
Away
head
team
moving, his eyes
foul.
open so he can spot the open man.
Jaylen Brown.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I see him. I got him. I got him. I see him.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Abdul-Jabbar.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty foul.
Isaiah Thomas.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
So off the tip, it's Toronto.
Hey, who got him?
Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Wang. Over Bryant.
And one.
Goes back up.
Give me that.
Nice D from Bryant.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Over Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kawhi Leonard.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for your home team.
This is his first free throw of
Kobe
the game.
Bryant.
And Kobe drops them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
I mean, really just a great play
No
to
basket.
sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Yo, man,
And here is Paul. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with a
And the
dunk.
dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Chris Paul with that assist.
I've seen Paul make about 1 million of those passes over his career. It never gets old.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with a dunk. The assist from Kobe Bryant.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Don't let Jordan shoot that.
They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. To the paint. Here's Wang. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Away team foul.
And Craig, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with.
Substitutions for the away
Incredibly
team.
strong for his position.
Eric Snow.
Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
And the foul.
It's
The
deflected.
ball goes
And it's
to
out
home
of
team.
bounds. The Bronx will retain possession.
Now into the lineup
Bronx
for your
making a
home
switch here.
team. DeAndre Jordan.
Yo, watch him.
LeBron
James in
James.
the post.
Zach
It out to
Williams.
James. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
LeBron James.
This is the confidence that
4-2.
James has. He knows he can take and make this shot when given the chance.
Here's Snow. And the rejection by James. And Williamson throws it down.
Williamson.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Pass to Wang. And the wide open shot from Green.
Away
Misses for
team
3.
foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. LeBron outside. Fires the 3.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's Wang. They double him with Jordan. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 18. And again, no good by Toronto.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here's Williamson. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Jordan. Slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Eric Snow.
Shots good from Snow.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Timeout called here, the first for the Bronx. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Williams with the ball. Pass to Moncrief. Back to Williams. Deflects the pass. On to Moncrief. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Graham. Here's Wang. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Graham from outside. Drills the three-pointer.
From the arc, Graham can become dangerous. I mean, he's got the accuracy to bury you with threes if you let him.
There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Williams. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Get the ball!
And here's Mitchell from the arc.
Come to me, come to me!
Tries again. Makes it off the glass.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
James looking it over. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's one. And the three off target.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
From deep, Williams.
Jason Williams.
And the Bronx, another three.
Who got Donovan?
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
Get that!
And it's Graham missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Still the home team
That
ball.
one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Substitutions for the away team.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And another miss by the Bronx. Inside, Kobe with the steal. Fast break, the Bronx. Loads it out for Williams. Hardaway with the steal. From deep. And so it's the Bronx. In control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bronx.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
The Bronx leading by 9.
Here we go! Get it going!
Now Williams.
I got you!
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Williams in from long range.
Kareem
It's good on the
Abdul-Jabbar.
putback.
4-2.
Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bronx.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Hardaway for three. The Bronx grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Kobe
Kobe
throws it
Bryant
down
with
home.
a dunk.
Yeah, love
Kareem
seeing Bryant just get up and go
Abdul-Jabbar.
for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
And here's Anthony for three. And
Cole
the
Anthony.
three ball is good.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Towns with the steal. And stolen by
Away
Jordan.
team foul.
And that's a foul on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul.
Substitutions for the away
So it's
team.
both teams making substitutions here. The drive by Paul. Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem
Timeout.
And the dunk by
Abdul-Jabbar with a
Abdul-Jabbar.
dunk. Chris Paul with
And
that
he can
assist.
do a lot more damage to the rim than that when
Timeout.
he wants to.
Oh, you're right.
Visitors.
And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's the lob to the hoop. And out of bounds as the Bronx
Home team
gains
ball.
possession. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bronx. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Zion Williamson.
And that one's good. Williamson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And with Chris Paul, he makes
Out of
his
bounds.
Home
team
team ball.
gets the most out of his teammates.
Substitutions for
And
the
has
away
done
team.
that wherever
Eric
he's played.
Snow.
The Bronx leading by 16. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Towns. For three, Snow. The putback. He
Bill
hangs in there and
Laimbeer.
cashes in on the second chance points.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Pass to Williamson. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Laimbeer with the steal. Back to Leonard. No one near him. And the jumper is on the board. Leonard's got his first points of the game. As he said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Here's
Bill
Laimbeer.
Laimbeer.
And another basket for Toronto.
Timeout.
How
Home
about the
team.
quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Timeout called, the Bronx.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Substitutions for the away team.
The Bronx leading by 10.
Get on CP. Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Here's Paul. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good
Chris
shot
Paul
blocker,
for two.
both on ball and as a help
Kareem
defender.
Abdul-Jabbar
Yeah,
with
the
the
chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Graham. There's Green with the three. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Here's Moncrief. Mr. Williamson. Lambier with the steal. Here's Graham. Good on the shot, and it shaves the lead to single digits.
Devontae Graham.
Lambier's got 6 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
They're setting the tone early
Chris
with their
Middleton
defense,
for
keeping the
3
pressure
points.
on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Come get it. Come get it.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of
Kawhi
shooting it even
Leonard.
before the pass hits his hands. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Lambier. Poked away. And stolen by Williamson. Floats it up for Williamson. The shot will not fall.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to it.
Carl
They're
Anthony
consistently
Towns.
finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And stolen by Graham. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Bill Lambier.
And then Lambier with the dunk.
Devontae Graham.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Paul for three. Drains the
Paul
three-pointer.
for 3.
Paul's got 5.
The genius mind of Paul, superb is sizing up the defense. I mean, he's taking the thing together.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. And Towns throws it
Anthony
down.
Towns.
And you see Big Cat
Kawhi
that has the
Leonard.
size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
From outside, off the mark. It's tipped. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bronx on top. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
I got him.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Here's Jordan, and it's blocked. They get it back. Second shot opportunity.
Away team
Shooting foul as the whistle
Donovan
blows. He'll
Mitchell.
shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Donovan
Shooting for
Mitchell.
your home team.
And the defining
Michael.
trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Anthony in the corner. Here's Mitchell. Out to Anthony. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Jordan.
Michael
That one
Jordan.
drops for him. And the Bronx leads by 9.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew we had the
Away team
potential
ball.
for defense. And it became a focus for
Coming
him.
under the floor
Yeah,
for
and
the
a lot
home
of defense
team,
is putting in
Jason
the effort.
Williams.
Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
No good on the three. Toronto trails by 9.
Home team ball.
And Toronto turns it over again.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Williamson trying to free himself up.
Kareem
The shot's good
Abdul-Jabbar.
from Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace,
Home
the
team
agility,
foul.
versatility
Kareem
that Jabbar brings to
Abdul-Jabbar.
the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Donovan
Yes, that goes
Mitchell.
in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Michael
Timeout.
Gordon.
He just powered that
Started.
one down.
One of the
Timeout.
game's
Visitors.
top dunkers. Toronto calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Toronto trails by 11. Inside. Bridges outside. To the middle. Back to Graham. Nailed from three-point
Devontae
land.
Graham.
Graham's got 6.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
The drive by Jordan. Got a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, Leonard in position. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Outside Williams. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance shot. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Down low. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Bridges. Graham gets a wide open look. They grab their own miss. Here's Snow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the
Kareem
foul.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for the away team,
And that one falls
Eric
for Snow.
Snow.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Left side, Williams. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Unable to get that one. Now, Toronto takes it the other way. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to Snow. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there.
Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, Snow, terrific job there. Just kind of setting the pace. Exceptional at breaking down the defense with his passing.
Here's LeBron.
LeBron
And
James.
James throws it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
LeBron James
That will
for
amount to
two.
$435 million in career earnings,
Timeout.
the most
Visitors.
all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Toronto trails by 8. There's the drive. That one good for 2.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. There's Green with the three. Leonard with no one around.
Kawhi
Sinks the
Leonard.
three-pointer. Now just a three-point Bronx lead.
And you have to get out on Leonard. His three-point shot is lethal.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Leonard on the wing. He clanks that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter. James in the box.
LeBron
And the dunk by LeBron.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
From deep, Green. The Bronx leading by 3. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, he showed terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Check it out.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5.
I see him.
Pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strip, it's the body control.
Here's Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Jason Williams.
Count that one. Williams has got 7 points in the game. For the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Bronx heading. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so Graham will bring it up for Toronto. 7-point differential.
Devontae Graham.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Graham's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Toronto. Williamson outside.
Here we go, James. Let's do it. And the foul.
Not going to go that time. Bridges with some nice defense.
Kareem
And boy, have they been hitting
Abdul-Jabbar.
the backboard
4-2.
in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Come on, man. Help out.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. In the corner, Middleton with it. The jump hook. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar.
Yo, kick it out.
Just 5 on the clock.
Forget the clock.
Count it, and he's now 8 or 9
Kareem
from the floor.
Abdul-Jabbar.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
On the wing, Bridges.
Mikal
Good.
Bridges.
It's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Right here.
Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. It's deflected. And stolen by Graham. Here's Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. Nice move. And he sends the
Kareem
layup.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Abdul-Jabbar got 6 in the quarter.
Chris
His
Paul
individual
with
effort
that
has been
assist.
outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Timeout. Visitors.
Toronto calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Coming on the
Let's
floor
catch
for
up
the
with our
away
sideline
team.
reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. So it's Toronto now.
Come to me, come to me.
Trailing by 4. Havlicek. And again, no good by Toronto.
And he punished them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue this attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Mikal Bridges.
And that one, good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments.
Away
That
team
one was as easy as it gets.
Mikal Bridges.
Coach, trust him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because
Coming
he's shown that
onto the floor
ability
for the away team,
in time.
Devontae Graham.
Pass to Paul. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Bryant in the corner. And he's good on the 3 ball.
3.
Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant's looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Over in the corner, Paul. And the Bronx,
Chris
another
Paul
3.
for 3.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bronx.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Devontae Graham.
Graham with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Shooting for your home team.
That's a
Kareem
very close call.
Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 3 on 3. Outside Jordan. Shoots a 3. The Bronx working now with a fresh shot clock.
Who got ball? Yo, Paul.
Here's Kobe.
Away team. Foul. At the line for your home
And he
team,
makes the first.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant hits them both. 1:41 left here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Throws it up high to the inside. Here's Wang. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Here's Kobe.
Kobe
Timeout. Paul as that one goes in. Bryant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Timeout. Visitors.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 12. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter.
For the away team, Kawhi Leonard.
1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And Kobe, here we go.
Kobe
It's good.
Bryant for 2.
And the Bronx leads by 14.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Going inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And he drops in the layup off the
Chris
glass.
Paul for 2.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one
Danny
another out there.
Green.
No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Bridges, no one around him. And
Mikal
another
Bridges.
basket for Toronto. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. And the shot is good.
Chris Paul
I'd
for
like to see
2.
that quickness out of Paul. I mean, he's putting defenders in tough spots.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Wang. And the layup falls.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's Bryant. And he comes up with the
Kobe
deuce.
Bryant for 2.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense.
That's
on that
it.
drive.
And we
And he's not
win.
going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should. He's solid from that in-between area.
So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that